I'm gonna move to block Chloe out because she's distracting me. Who is it? Oh my god. I look like my dog right now. Oh my god, the mess in this angle. Oh my god. The drawers. Okay, we're not doing this. That might be better. So, oh my god, Chloe's back. I was gonna say, got Chloe sprints. There you go, she went and got her good to go. Hello, welcome to a reading vlog. I kind of started this reading vlog a few days ago when I was getting ready for a dinner party that I was hosting. Chloe's distracting me now. But I didn't properly introduce the vlog, so I thought I'd do that now. And yeah, basically I'm in a slump and I wanted to motivate myself to get out of it by doing a reading vlog. So here we are. So on Friday I hosted a dinner party and there's a few time lapse and clips of me getting ready for that and doing some baking, making the food. So, and like decorating the table, so I'll chuck them in a minute, but I thought I'd just give a very brief intro as to what I'm reading. So I guess currently I'm in the middle of 3 books. One I've kind of soft DNF'd until I finish my current read, the other current reads, so I'm not touching that yet. But I started Uni Forever during the Cliplit readathon. Didn't get very far into it, but last night I read about 40 pages and I'm on page 110. I'm really enjoying it and it's my kind of romance. Jo Watson's my favourite romance author. If you didn't know, highly recommend her books. But I'm going to move, no offence Chloe if you're watching, I'm going to move to block Chloe out because she's distracting me. So this is the first one. I think it's called like the Starting Over trilogy. I saw on Amazon the other day. But I always call it like the 40 Elevator trilogy. I don't know what the official name is, but this is the first one. They're kind of like companion novels. Basically all 3 books start with a 40 elevator. Like, so Becca in this, she's an author. She's running late to a meeting with her agent. Basically she's got to tell the agent she hasn't got an idea for her next book. She's then in the lift with 2 other women who are the subjects of the other books in the trilogy, and the elevator crashes, and in that like falling elevator incident, her vintage like bag that she got secondhand rips, and inside the lining she finds loads of love letters between these 2 people during apartheid in South Africa. So the letters are between a white woman and a black man when they weren't allowed to fall in love. She reads them all and takes inspiration from that for her new book. I hope that makes sense, but then she has her own little romance along the way. But like I said, I'm 110 pages into this. I'm reading this physically, so that's why it's taking me longer, but I'm really enjoying it. And I just find that Jo Watson's writing funny and it's really light, easy read. They're just fun. So I do recommend Jo Watson's writing, but yeah. So that's that one. And then last night I started Murder in the Family, which I am 128 pages into, thanks to Chloe's sprints. So, but before I get into talking about this, I'm going to play the footage from Friday night or Friday afternoon when I was getting ready for the dinner party. Future Emily, remember to intro this properly because I'm not introing it like this. Hello and welcome back to my kitchen. It's now Friday morning and I'm going to do this weekend vlog because I've got a few things. Well, I say that I have a dinner party tonight which I'm getting ready for already. I have the whole day of work just to get ready. And I'm starting off by making a Biscoff cheesecake. So I thought I'd bring you along because I love baking at the minute, as I mentioned in I think my previous vlog. But I've got so much setup to do. I've just brought the furniture in from outside because our table isn't big enough, so we're bringing the garden furniture as well. It's absolutely tipping it down, so it's wet. So I'm letting that air dry in the conservatory for a bit while I make the cheesecake. Then I'll go tidy it up, clean it, wash it down. And yeah, so I'm just making my cheesecake first. I've made some other little goodies. I made chocolate truffles last night. Oh well, I made them like 2 days ago and then decorated them last night. I'll take you along my dinner party prep and table setup and things like that. So yeah, I'm gonna make some cocktails as well. Yeah. So I'll catch up with you in a bit, but I might time lapse me making this cheesecake. Also, the dishwasher's on. I've just realised that might be very annoying. Sorry. Also, the reason I'm wearing this hat is because my hair, I'm prepping for it's a murder mystery night, I'm prepping for my outfit, my costume, and I couldn't go to Tesco's looking like this. I just covered it all up because I had to go to Tesco's to get whipped cream, oh, well, double cream, because I forgot you needed that for a cheesecake. So yeah, onwards and upwards.
Look at me
welcome back to the present. I decided to pick up Mother and the Family. This is the first book from my official March TBR, just because I needed an audiobook, because I was reading 2 books physically. The other one is Good Girls Die First. I'm still reading from my scavenger hunt video. I just am struggling to physically read, so I wanted to pick up an audiobook, and this is a full cast audiobook with mixed media, so I thought this was a perfect choice. I'm really enjoying it. It's got text messages, but it's mostly written in like script. It's like this TV show, and they're like documentary series, and they're looking into a murder that happened in 2003, and yeah, it's interesting. Chloe says that she figured it out really early and that she thinks that I'll figure it out too. So I've read the last like 114 pages this sprint, or well, since Chloe started sprinting. I'm on page 128 and looking forward to jumping into this. I think I can finish this today. Chloe says she's going to do 5 sprints. This is her second and I've gotten to page 128, so maybe I can get to the end if she does 3 more. I reckon so. But I'm going to carry on reading for the last 6 minutes, and yeah, I'll catch up with you probably later tonight. I don't know how long this vlog's going to last, but I just needed some motivation to help me get out of this slump, and this is doing it so far. But I don't want to give up on this because I am really enjoying it. It's just taking me a while to read. That's my update. I'll catch up with you later. Hello. So it is now like, I don't know, 8:30 maybe? Let's have a look. 9 o'clock. It's 9 p.m. I haven't had dinner yet because I've literally been sat watching Chloe sprints all day. It was 6.5 hours or something. I didn't have dinner in those sprints. I was literally just reading, and I read the entirety of Murder in the Family today. So I gave this, I'm like 4.5 vibes, like that's for sure. I did call the twist, like the main mystery, I kind of guessed and could see it coming, but I still had fun. There was a few twists along the way that I didn't see coming, but the overall like who done it, I guessed it. But it was really fun to read in such a short space of time, and I highly recommend the audiobook if you are thinking of picking this up, because the fact that it was a full cast just made it really engaging. It's like how people say with Daisy Jones and the Six, when they listen to that, it's like they really feel like they're in that interview with the band, etc. It's like that. Like I really felt like I was kind of in the room with them, with the like full cast audiobook, and obviously it's like a conversation. You're just listening to like a conversation. It really did feel like a true crime podcast almost. And I think the mixed media elements really added to it. Like yes, there was a script, like that was the main bulk of how it was written. The pictures, the like maps, texts, other things like that, like the coroner's report, is that what it was? I definitely will pick up more, I think, from Kara Hunter. I did enjoy it. Like I said, I did guess the whole mystery, but I feel like I get that a lot, and I shouldn't let that like impact my overall rating. I know that makes me sound like I'm reading up myself, like, oh, I figure things out a lot, but I still had a fun time, and I feel like that should still be reflected in my rating. So 4.5. Glad I read it, and yeah, we'll definitely keep hold of this and won't be unhauling it for now at least. But yes, I did solve the case before the experts did, so just saying. Get me on a true crime show. But I think it should be dinner time now. Like I said, I haven't had dinner yet, and it's 9 p.m. so I think I'm going to chuck in a chicken steak bake in the oven, and while it's cooking, I have a recipe to add to my recipe journal. I bought this the other day in the works. It's just like you just write your own recipes in and just make it your own recipe book, which I wanted to do. Like my mum has always stuck in recipes into a notebook, like snippets from like the Waitrose magazine and things like that, but I wanted to write mine out myself. So when I saw this in the works for like a couple of pounds, like for example my first one that I added in was a gingerbread recipe that I made the other day, and I kind of want to test them out as I go, as in like I don't want to just stick them right in. I want to try the recipe out first before I add it into the journal. So I'm going to add one in for that for when I made my cheesecake this weekend, because that cheesecake went down like, I was gonna say like a house on fire. That's bad, isn't it, when people say that? But it went down really well. Everyone really liked the cheesecake, so I definitely want to make that again and keep note of the recipe. But after I've done the recipe, well, I am going to continue on with Yumi forever, because I am really enjoying this, and yeah, I can't wait to get back into it. Something just happened in this that I kind of wasn't expecting to see so soon. It's almost like a third act what's it called? Third act drama? I can't remember the word. Third act breakup? I don't know. But it's not even a breakup, but something just happened like here. And I'm like, how are we 110 pages into like a 360 page romance? And it's already like, what? It's good. I'm really enjoying it. And like I always say, I love Joe Watson's writing. So gonna keep reading this, have my dinner, update my recipe journal, and yeah, I have already updated my reading journal, so I'm all over that. So yes, also my washing is just done in the washing machine, so I got to hang that up because otherwise I don't have much to wear tomorrow. So thankfully I'm working from home. But I think with that, I'll leave this little update here and I'll catch up with you in a bit. Hello, so it's the next day, it's Monday morning now. Well, it's not anymore, it's just the start of my lunch break. And I know I said I was going to read this last night. I think I read like oh my god, I'm going to drop everything. 2 chapters. I got to page 124, so I read 14 pages. I was just so tired last night. Well, I wasn't tired, but my eyes were tired, I think, because I read all of Murder in the Family in one day. But I have to go home to my parents' house for one night now, which wasn't the plan, but hey ho. But I'm going to drive home now on my lunch break and take these 2 books for me. This because this is the next audiobook I'm going to listen to, which is my March TBR and has to be returned I think within a week. I've got a week left on my loan on BorrowBox, so these are 2 that I'm going to take with me. Sinister Springs actually really short and the font's like quite big, so I think I'm going to fly through this really quickly. But yeah, I'll take these 2 with me and also to work in the office tomorrow. So at least I don't have to get up as early tomorrow morning, because whereas my office is like an hour and 20 minutes at rush hour from where I live, my parents' house is only like 10-15 minutes, so at least I get maybe like an extra hour in bed tomorrow morning, which is something. And I get to see my dog, I miss him, and my rabbit, I miss my bunny. Thought I'd just give an update as to which books I was going to take with me, and I'm going to quickly pack up my bag and go, because I want to beat the traffic while it's fine. So plus my dog will be on his own I think from about now. He's fine to be on his own for a couple hours, but not for the whole day. So that's the reason why I'm going home, is because plans change and there's now no one for the dog. So there we go. I've also got these cups of flapjacks because I was at the work event and there were loads of flapjacks left over at the end of the day and I didn't want them to go to waste, and I didn't have any Tupperware or anything, but there were loads of these takeaway cups, so I filled them all up. Like, that's what I'm currently eating. So I have all these cups of flapjacks. Don't know what to do with them. That was irrelevant, but yeah, I'll catch up with you soon and probably back when I'm back home with my dog and hopefully give you an actual proper reading update.
What's wrong and why you never said you felt that way? And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey as you fade away, as you fade away.
So I'm just sat here reading while Apollo hops around. I'm now up to page 177. I'm enjoying it still, not as much as I was. I think some bits are just a bit too crazy now. I'm still enjoying it and I still really like the writing and it's not gonna like put me off Joe Watson, don't you worry. I just think some of the things that are happening I'm a bit like, really? And now she's making some decisions where I'm like, come on now, like that's just silly to do this. We're like halfway. I'm still enjoying it and it's still fun. I got to not take it seriously. It's fun and it's not serious, like I literally just said. Some things I'm like, oh come on, like in real life that wouldn't happen, that's too much of a coincidence. But like I keep saying, I am still enjoying it. It's not gonna be a 5-star at this rate, but I am still enjoying it and I definitely want to read more from Jo Watson. Like I've really missed reading one of her books. Like I just have a fun time reading them, even if they are like totally bonkers and just I'm a bit like, really? It's making me want to reread Almost a Bride, which is like my favourite romance book ever, which is by Jo Watson. Literally love it, and that's got like fake dating in this. I don't even know what trope this would be like classed as, but I'm enjoying the storyline with like the letters, the love letters, the romance between the two people from the 1940s. That's really sweet and I'm really enjoying that story. I am enjoying Becca's own kind of like romance plotline as well, although that just seems like a bit more not unrealistic, but like the way that things are happening and the things are just falling into place. I'm a bit like, come on now, doesn't happen like that in the real world. And now the bit that like I've literally just read, the last page, she's really gonna get into a bit of a pickle. Like there's some lying she's done to get to a certain stage, and this lie that she's just said, like come on now, like what went through your brain to think that this was a good idea? Clearly not a lot. It is fun, like I'm laughing when I'm reading it and I'm having a good reading experience, whether I believe this is realistic or not. I'm probably going to read a little bit more tonight and then maybe start Sinister Spring with the audiobook, but we'll see. But I'm going to read this for a little bit longer, then go back down and be with the dog. That's my little update, I guess. Okay, so I'm jumping in here again. I've just sat and read a little bit more. I'm now on page chapter 38, so 186. And it's beginning to annoy me. Basically the love interest is a policeman and it's annoying me how seriously he's taking little things, if that makes sense. So like crimes that are like, I guess yes they're technically a crime, but he's like treating it as though it's a murder, if that makes sense. And it's really bugging me, like something's just happened that she's done, and I try not to give any spoilers, but it's definitely her fault and she's like messed up. But now he's treating it like they literally have like the Zodiac killer and he's passing around a police sketch of her for something so stupid and minor. They literally wouldn't care in the real life. Anyway, that's my little rant. I'm gonna get back to reading.
Yeah, I'm about to fade away, cause every time I wake up I feel like it's Monday. Something's going wrong with all the chemicals up in my brain. All of a sudden I don't look at anything the same way. Gotta build up of my thoughts sitting in an ashtray. I'm sorry that I'm so inconvenient, okay. Just let me be me and I'll stay out of your way. I can see the way you look at me, I'm such a disgrace. I never really asked to be brought into this place. You wanna love me? Well then baby I have a taste. All the highs and the lows, no you'll never be the same. I don't really wanna hurt you but I can't control the pain. If you're sticking by my side maybe we could be okay.
So it is, what day is it? Tuesday night now. So I can't remember when I last updated you, last night I assume. Obviously there's been some like B-reel, I guess. B-roll. And I have just finished You Me Forever tonight. It's like 10 p.m. I've had my instrumental playlist on while reading and I blasted through the last half, like more than a third, so maybe like last half tonight really. Either way, I enjoyed it. I think I might, the time between 3.5, 4. I think I'm going to 4 because overall I did kind of had a good time. I had a good time. But there was a middle section like where I was last giving my updates where I was like, come on now, like really? But then after that kind of section, like not long after I gave that update, it completely like just got better. Like the last, I want to say at least like this chunk, this last bit was so much better than that like middle weird bit. And I did really enjoy it again, so I had fun and I'm glad I finally finished it. But yeah, overall was a good time and can't wait to continue the elevator. And the way it left off, the end of this book, it kind of led perfectly to jump into Just Where You Are. Nope, that's the third one. The second one is Truly Madly Like Me. So I'm gonna probably read that soon. But I had a good time good time with this one, and I think I'm going to settle with a 4. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to do anything else tonight really. I'm probably going to get ready for bed now, so that's the plan. However, the next book up, as I mentioned previously, is going to be A Sinister Spring by Agatha Christie. Like, how can I not use this Daisy and Bee bookmark? Isn't it just like the perfect bookmark for it? I don't know. But as I'm filming this, I have literally just finished this, so I need to update my journal and my spreadsheets, and I'm going to do all that now in bed. I'm going to pop the telly on, like properly, like watching something while I put it in. And yeah, that's pretty it for me tonight. I'm not going to do any more updates because I'm about to get into my pyjamas. Yeah, it was good fun, and it's made me really miss Jo Watson's writing, because normally I think for like 4 years in a row I reread Almost a Bride every year, and I haven't for like maybe the last 2 years. So it's making me want to reread Almost a Bride, or maybe another one of the Destination Love. I do want to read Finding You again, because now that I've been to Greece, and if that one's set in Greece, I kind of want to read it again. But that's it. That won't happen till maybe summer, but we'll see. Time to update the journal and the spreadsheets, and I'm gonna watch some TV and settle in for the night. So yeah, I'll catch up with you maybe tomorrow. We'll see.
Hey, maybe you could be the change I need today. I promise that I've never felt this way. I really hope that you will choose to stay through all the pain.
I know you told your friend you're not okay, and tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. And guess you're trying to stay strong and fake a smile until I look away. But I've known you too long, it hurts to watch your blue eyes fade to grey as you fade away, as you fade away.
Best angle ever. I thought this was going to be higher. I don't know where to vlog from. If you can hear noises, that is the dog. That's better. I look horrendous. So I'll do a quick little reading update. Hello. 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 But I'll give a reading update, because while working this morning, I was doing a really mundane task. I was basically making lanyards for an event. I did listen to a fair bit. I listened to, I don't know if I've listened to any more than this minute. I've read at least, oh no, I've definitely read more than that. I'd say at least 55 pages of Sinister Spring. I am enjoying it. It's narrated, oh, bye. It's all narrated by David Suchet, who plays Poirot in the TV show, Hugh Fraser, who plays Captain Hastings in the TV show, and a few other people that are, I can't remember off the top of my head. This candle does not want to hold my phone. But I thought I'd, yeah, give it a little update. I'm enjoying it. There's a couple that I've really enjoyed so far. I'm on How Does Your Garden Grow? So I'm on the 4th story at the minute. Hello! But I also have a fun parcel that I thought I'd open with you. Speaking of Agatha Christie Poirot, right? I have a Redbubble parcel, which arrived at my parents' house, which is kind of the reason I came back, not to see the dog, as much as I'm sure he loves to see me. I don't know how to open this. So I did buy this as a bit of a joke, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, what is it? Hello, thank you. Right. So we've got a t-shirt. Oh my god. Oh my god. I love it. I think it's hideous, but I love it at the same time, do you know what I mean? That is, I bought it as a joke, as like a pyjama top really, but I found a Redbubble voucher from my birthday that I hadn't used yet, and this was just calling out to me. I don't think I would have bought it if I didn't have the voucher, but that's so funny. Anyway, I wanted to open it with you. Oh, look at that. I'm gonna go around walking around with David Suchet on my chest. There we go. That's literally all I wanted to talk to you about. I have to go back to the office now, but I just wanted to pick this up. Hello, it was very exciting, wasn't it? Oh, there we go. I was waiting for you to jump up. Pulls down. Oh, hello. Can you get down? Rebecca, get down. Good boy. Ugh. I am covered now in mud and hair. I'm the only one in the office, and what fun. Literally no one's here. There's one other person in the whole day today, so it's just me and her, and she's gone home now, and it feels weird. So I've got to just pack up some parcels that are being picked up by courier, I can never say that word, and then I'm gonna head off too. I think the weather is so nice today that I kind of just want to go home and enjoy it for a little bit, even if I carry on working at home. But I have a long drive home because I have to pick up a friend on the way, and that adds another like 15-20 minutes to the journey, so I'll catch up with you later. Also, when I said I got to page like 55, I lied. I hadn't actually checked where I was in the whole other story. I was actually in like the next story along, but I think I'm about halfway through the book now, so good progress. Is anybody else just like channeling spring or summer at the minute? Because the sun has been out the last few days, like it's so nice, and my room is so warm, but I know that it's not warm outside. But I've put a crop top and shorts on, and I'm about to sit down. By the way, that's Ash. I'm watching a video at the minute. I just want to like read summary books. Like I really want to read my Giovanna Fletcher books, Sophie Kinsella, those sort of books. Like I've just this morning reserved The Switch by Beth O'Leary on BroryBox, which comes in I think in like a week and a half. I just want to read like more summary, those kind of books. And I didn't actually read any more since the spring last night. I'm still on page 99. I can't remember if I actually ever updated you, but I didn't read anything more last night just because the way the evening ended up going. So my friend ended up coming over because basically, like you saw earlier in the vlog, I think, when I had my dinner party, the outside garden furniture, the outside table, came into the conservatory so that we had enough space for people to sit at the dinner table. And I needed help getting it back out of the conservatory before the weekend because my rabbit has been on holiday because of the dinner party. He's coming back and there wasn't enough space for his cage. I then crashed. I fell asleep. I was so tired that I slept maybe 45 minutes. But yeah, I couldn't believe it, how tired I actually was. Anyway, I'm about to sit down and film my February book haul video. Hence why I have put a little effort into my appearance. Just like to give a little update. I just want to go out, read outside of my lunch. Obviously I wouldn't be able to in a crop top and shorts yet. It's not quite that warm. I can just see the garden and the sun hitting it all so nicely, and it just makes me want to go out and read. But A, I've got work, like it's literally just the start of my lunch break, and B, it's not quite that warm, it's just sunny. Like yesterday my car was frozen over before work at 7 in the morning, so it's still not warm. But the sun is just making me want summer. Like I want it to come straight away. I've also got my friend's shoes to hot glue gun. He broke his shoe and I offered to hot glue gun it because he asked if I could staple them, and I was like, no. But I have a hot glue gun. That was just a stupid little update. But coming up very soon, as in next week, I go away for work to Bristol. And I'm meeting up with a booktube bestie who I've never actually met in person. Like, how has it been 4 years of us talking, FaceTiming, watching movies together and not even met in real life? But we're going out for dinner. I'm very excited, and I am going to be vlogging the whole week next week because of just the whole trip and meeting my bestie. I'm very excited. But I'll leave that little update there now. I'm going to go film my haul. I did haul 7 books in February, which is not good for someone on a book buying ban. Hey ho, we move. I didn't actually spend a penny. Anyway, catch up with you in a bit. Hello, welcome to this corner of my messy room. This is the messy corner, but I'm sat at my desk. I am feeling so demotivated today. Like, I haven't picked up my book at all, so I haven't read it in like, well, actually no, I read it yesterday. I haven't read anything since I was working yesterday, but I just want to put the audiobook on. I want to finish this today if I can. Got about 100 pages to go, and I reckon I can. I'm so tired. I'm really struggling to keep my eyes open. I've just finished work like 2 minutes ago, and I'm just so tired and demotivated today. Like I've struggled to get through work. I'm struggling to read. I'm struggling to do anything except go to sleep right now. So I thought, let's just light a candle or two. Like, I have these left over from my dinner party, so we have some nice tall ones and some of these chubbier ones, but I just might light 1 or 2 and sit and paint with my audiobook on, because if you watched my last vlog, was it my last vlog? I don't even know. When I was doing my paint by numbers, it's getting there. I haven't done it much this week, and I've really missed it. missed getting into it, and I haven't really had an audiobook to put on while painting, so that's why I haven't painted, if that makes sense. So I'm going to sit down, do a bit of this with my audiobook on of Sinister Spring and just read, because I don't think I can see myself reading much tonight, like physically, because I am so tired. Like I was sat in my meeting, my eyes were like, I had to keep the camera on. I also feel like, you know, people say you look like your dog. I look like my dog right now. Like, I've got the dog ears. My mum laughs at that all the time. I literally am identical to my dog. I've got my desk all clear with my painting, and I'm just going to sit and do that, I think. I've got my water and paint brushes ready to go. I'm just so tired. So I'm going to take advantage of this natural light coming through, and then when it gets dark, I think I'm going to get into bed and literally just sleep. I don't even know what else I'm going to do tonight, but I am shattered. And I'm so glad I have no plans tonight or tomorrow, because literally I'm exhausted. Let's just get on with painting, and I'm just going to hopefully just get in the zone and paint, because I'm tired. Right, so should you like I don't know. I don't know if I should light that one there. That might set my hair on fire. One good thing though with these candles, not one of them out of the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 that I bought from Tiger, not one of them has dripped. Like, I literally just had these on the table and there's not one drip of wax that I had to clear up. I'd recommend these. Do I light another one? I don't know, I don't really trust myself. Maybe we'll just leave it with one for now, because I'll push it away a bit, because otherwise my hair is going to set fire. I might time lapse a bit, but we'll see. I read one short story, or listened to one short story, and I got called back into work. And I quickly panic blew out the candle, because I was like, is that gonna like be in I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know why I blew out the candle. I don't know why I'm telling you this either, but I think I'm gonna relight it. It's already like dried, the wax, so back to painting. I'm loving it, and I reckon I can as soon as I finish it tonight, maybe. I feel a sneeze coming. Oh my god, the candle. Right, I'll catch up with you in a bit. I hope you enjoyed the time lapse. I probably won't do any more, but yeah. Candle going. I'm struggling. I know I started to do it until daylight fades. I think I might just go to bed now, you know. I'm so close. I'm nearly finished. I've just listened to one, like this penultimate story. My brain is not working, but I've done a fair bit tonight, to be honest. I've done a bit of the more like chunkier bits around this sort of region. So I'm nearly there. I know I said I could finish it tonight, and I very easily could finish it tonight, but I'm so ready for bed. And it's like 5:30, because I finished work at 4:30 today, because I started nice and early. I know that if I lie down I will fall asleep, so that's why I'm trying to stay at my desk. I feel like I have no reason to be tired. But I really want to finish this tonight. I want to start the Four Swans like tonight, so that I'm at least a fair way through that for when I start my buddy read for Addie LaRue with Chloe, and I think Claire is joining us as well now. So I want to finish that and make a fair way into the Four Swans before starting Addie LaRue on Monday. I'm only working 3 days next week. I'm working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, because I'm using up loads of holidays, so I'm like extending my weekends. And on Tuesday and Wednesday I'm going to be in Bristol, so like full work. Hopefully I can get a lot of reading done next week, because I have time off with no plans currently. I want to finish this painting now, but my eyes are struggling. I think I'm going to take off my makeup and go to bed soon. I don't even know what I want for dinner. I don't really have a lot for dinner. I was meant to do a Tesco shop tonight, but here I am. So it might literally be pasta. That's my update. I'm going to go lay in bed and read and fall asleep probably, but if I don't talk to you again tonight, that'll be why. On that note, I'll see you. Oh, I'm going to wrap up this vlog. Maybe tomorrow morning. Probably been a long vlog. I'm sorry if it has been. Right, with that, maybe good night, we'll see. I'll try and wrap this up tomorrow. But I do want to finish this before I finish this vlog. So that's my motivation to finish this tonight. Literally, it's like 25 pages, 45 pages. So I can do that tonight very easily. Let's do it.
I know you told your friend you're not okay. And tell me what's wrong and why you never said you felt that way. I guess you're trying to stay strong.
So while cooking, I've just finished Sinister Spring. I think I'm going to give it 4 stars. Because I find it hard to give a short story collection like 5 stars. Like, it's often the case I don't fully love like 5 stars every story in it, so I feel like it's hard to give them 5 stars. And a couple of them I kind of lost like the plot. Like, even though they're short, like, so you literally, if you blink and you aren't concentrating, like, you've missed like massive clues and hints and reveals because they're such like short stories. But I still really enjoyed it. There were some that I really did enjoy that I probably would have given 5 stars if they were like individual or like full-length novels. A couple of them, I would say they ranged between 3 and 5 stars because there were 12 in that collection. Not including the introduction, which is a snippet about the gunman from her autobiography. So I guess that was like 13 chapters basically. I had fun and I'm glad I read it. But it has become more apparent that like I do prefer Poirot over Miss Marple and Tommy and Tuppence. Like, he's my favourite detective, but I still enjoy the others, don't get me wrong. Oh, we also had Parker Pyne in this one, which I haven't read a lot from, and Harley Quinn as well. So a lot of stories in there, and it was really fun because it was narrated by David Suchet. I was going to say Juliet Stevenson, Hugh Fraser, and Isla someone, I can't remember, but yeah, it was good to have some like really good different audiobook narrators. That's a brief little overview, but I'll talk about it more in a bit. I just thought I'd give a little update as I finish cooking dinner. Hello, so it is the next morning and I'm just going to wrap up this vlog here because I was editing it last night in bed and it's like 40 minutes long already, so I'm just going to wrap it up very quickly, as quick as I can. I've had a shower, in case you can tell. The Four Swans I started this morning. I've read the first chapter, so 15 pages. It's going to be a long haul. The audiobook's 18 hours long, so it's going to be a long one. Like I said last night, I am just going to finish this last little section off and then hopefully this will be done. I have another painting to do today because my mum wants a painting for Mother's Day, and Mother's Day is tomorrow, so I need to do that. That was an interesting bird noise. But yeah, also last night, I don't know if you, I think I did include it, I started putting designs on Redbubble again, so I've got a couple more designs uploaded on there now, which will be linked down below if you are interested. But yeah, I think I'm just going to put on the audiobook for The Four Swans. It's going to be a long one, but I'm going to enjoy it. I already am like 15 pages in, and the drama. We already have some tea in the 15 pages, so can't wait to carry on with this. Chloe also sent through the pages for our buddy read, and we're doing like 70-80 pages a day, which is quite a lot to be reading on top of this as well, but we'll see how it goes. I think I'm going to try out the Spotify audiobooks because I've been blocked on Scribd to get, not blocked, you've reached your limit. When I've literally listened to 2 audiobooks this month on Overand, and now it's blocked, like saying I can't listen to any more to the 14th of March when our buddy read starts on the 11th. So convenient. So I might try out the Spotify. Is it true you get 1 free a month? I don't know, but we'll see. That's it anyway. I'm just going to leave the wrap up here. Thank you so much for watching, and if you made it through to the end, then props to you because this has been a long one, but I really do appreciate it. Please give it a like if you enjoyed it and subscribe if you're new around here because I really do appreciate each and every one of you. And yeah, I'll start my new vlog on Monday for my Bristol trip. Bye.
Can't fake a smile until I look away, but I've known you too long.